Hey, oh, 250 capital G, y'all come on in. I got everything you need from live videos to skits to stories to journalism and much more. Kick back, relax, and bring your A game.
Direction and serenity. Let's go.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones Culture Channel. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I got another bomb episode for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Pass me around Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. Y'all want to support the channel, y'all know my Cash App, $Michael US. Also check out my Spotify podcast, the 250 Gemstones Culture Podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. I just want to say, first off, thank y'all for all the supporters. Thanks for all the views. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for all the shares. Somebody shared my video last week. Shout out for whoever shared it. Popped up on my notifications. Oh man, I'm so grateful for y'all. We're growing. We're getting bigger. Try to hit 10K by the end of the year. I got to make some moves, baby, but we are doing excellent. Thank y'all. I got a story today about a teen whose life was taken by other teens. There has been a spike in suburban neighborhoods out there in Arizona. White kids, white folks. Notice how the news never cover this because it doesn't serve the narrative. And we all know what that narrative is. And if you don't know what this narrative is, we'll discuss it after I play this video. I'll meet y'all on the other side. Y'all check this out. Let's go.
Whole new level of horror. 6 indicted in murder of 16-year-old boy beaten and left for dead after a Halloween party. This is according to Law and Crime. If you guys want to check out the article written by Jason Candle. 5 teenagers and a 21-year-old man has been indicted in the murder of 16-year-old boy beaten and left on the side of the Arizona road after a Halloween party amid a wave of teen violence. In announcing the arrest in October, killing of Preston Lord of 3 men ages 18, 19, and 20, and 3 17-year-old boys, Maricopa County prosecutor Rachel Mitchell said evidence includes 600 pieces of video and talked about the family's agony as investigation remains ongoing. The loss of a child is unimaginable for most of us, but to live it is a whole new level of horror. In a statement, Preston family expressed gratitude to the community members who provided information to secure the arrest. But for law enforcement's collective efforts and community members' invaluable cooperation, these arrests would have not been made. Each arrest represents a step forward towards accountability and justice for our son, Preston. Preston was fatally beaten on October 28th. The case came to light when police received a 911 call at 9:49 that night about an assault near 194th Street and Villa del Rancho in Queen Creek outside of Phoenix. Preston was found in the road and was taken to a hospital with life-threatening injuries and passed 2 days later. Police immediately launched a homicide investigation, collected hundreds of tips, conducted interviews, and served more than 50 search warrants in the hunt for the killers. In one case, November 6th, the Queen Creek SWAT team serving an arrest warrant shut down a neighborhood street in Gilbert. Damn, they shutting it down, y'all. They shutting it down. The warrant was for the arrest Arena, one of the first to be arrested in the slaying. Preston's aunt said on a fundraising website that his killing is unfathomable and he is much loved. His heart stopped and others stepped in to try to save Preston's life until emergency personnel arrived, but he died 2 days later at a hospital after suffering a severe brain injury. We have no words for the support and love we have been shown, the aunt said. Thank you for loving us and our boy. More charges could be coming as prosecutors also suspect a cover-up of the beating. Ooh, I think it's fair to say that nothing's off the table. No one is off the table in this investigation, and if we find evidence that is sufficient to bring those charges, we will bring those charges, Mitchell said. Rachel ain't playing. Once again, if you guys want to check out this article, Law and Crime, I'm going to meet y'all on the other side to give you my opinion. Let's go.
Hell. So, this white suburban neighborhoods. Okay, would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones culture commentary? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. First off, I just want to say it's unfortunate that youngster lost his life only 16. 16. There's been, according to this article, there's a bottom piece of the article, it emphasized that there's been a lot of teen crimes being committed in the suburban areas out there near Phoenix. There's Queen Creek. Very nice. It sounds fancy. Queen Creek. Wherever you stay at, Queen Creek. Ooh, Queen Creek. They said they laying down the hammer out there. They are not playing. They ain't playing with niggas. They ain't playing with white folk. That Rachel Mitchell, she's something else out there, boy. She crazy, but you could tell she's the type of woman to don't cross her. Don't break her heart. If you in a relate, I'll be scared to get in a relationship with that type of woman. But back to these white crimes committed in rich areas. The article didn't specify why the boy was beat up, but a lot of rich kids, for what I'm seeing, not all of them, but a good handful, they're jerks. They're entitled, and they have this certain aura about them that they think they're better than everybody else. I think a person should be, only way a person should think they're better than somebody else, not in the sense of finances, but your contribution to society. Did you help somebody today? Did you go out into the world and make a difference? Then you can compare your contributions to somebody else. Why I'm a better human being because look what I've done. I fed the homeless. I did this. I encourage people. I got classes. I mentor. And what do? Well, you just play with yourself and watch nudie movies and eat pizza all day. You're selfish. You don't want to work. You're an incel. We're just two different people in that sense. But just because you have money, that doesn't mean you're a better person. A lot of these kids from these neighborhoods, they parents let them do what they want. It's the same in the hood. A lot of these parents is let their kids do what they want. It's fascinating how this story is not magnified, because if all over the news, all you see is black. Here they come, y'all. Why you have to make it a race issue? It's not a race issue, it's a reality issue, because white people commit a lot of crimes, but the narrative in America, black people are dirty, unaccountable, retarded most of the times, don't take care of their children, and our children are the most violent, right? So when the narrative is pushed, because society won't feel bad when we go to jail. You'll be surprised how many people think black people aren't deserving even to be an American, because foreigners think they better than us, because well, you guys got all this opportunity. Why you guys are so violent? Why you guys are just wasting opportunity? If there's so much opportunity, how is it that only 10 to 15% of Americans out of 340 million people, let's say of working class, 200 million people, out of 200 million people, only 10 to 15% make over 100K. And that's still not enough money. What are you talking about? A lot of people that's never been to America, they think everybody is millionaires walking around with money, walking around, pockets swole, like Big Pun, like Biggie. Biggie right here, Big Pun right here. No, it ain't. It's a jungle. It is a jungle. It is a jungle out there. But the narrative is that when these stories happen, It's on here. Thank God we got the news. It's not the news is not just concentrated on the 5 networks. The news is accessible to so many outlets now. So I can pull this story. I got this story from Law and Crime. This story was not publicized. Now, to be fair to the news, they were publicizing a lot of kidnappings that white folks were doing. They were killing their families and a lot of kidnappings and stuff. But the narrative doesn't change. Funny how even when the news does report white crimes, they still revere white people as a better class. Isn't that amazing? How people can polish their image through society, through the news network, through the media. They can polish their image through the media. Polish. No matter what we do, we're still the superior race. We do no wrong. Look at our people. There's more of us, but it's less of us in prison. It's more blacks in prison. The narrative, I don't know when the narrative is going to change, but everybody has the potential to be good. Black, white, Asian, everybody has the potential to be evil. But in America, only black people, especially dark-skinned black people, because they're considered more angry and ugly. Don't believe me? Go into a college book and read about public speaking and public speaking and how your body language and your attire is 90% of the language. Go into the college books and read about how ugly people are not hired, because they're saying that ugly people have a bad outlook about life because they have a bad outlook about themselves. Oh, I know. I studies. Ugly people, and society deems black people as ugly. Train us to hate ourselves, train us to love everything that's not good for us. Oh yeah. So if black people are ugly, they view themselves as ugly, they're going to go out into the world as ugly and treat the world as such. This is absolutely crazy. The world is crazy. You're not even safe in the suburbs. Many people from the hood, from the struggle, dream of going to the suburb, getting their kids out of the terrible conditions, terrible food, terrible housing, terrible schools, terrible housing, terrible food. You're able to buy your kids good food, organic foods. You're able to take your kids on trips. This is a better life, and your kids are still not safe. Well, they were adults. No, he was a kid. He was a kid, 16. But the ones that were involved in his deletion were older. It's all over. But at the end of the day, blacks gonna take the fall. But y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think happened? What was the reason why the 16-year-old out there in Queen Creek, Arizona, was beaten to death? What could be the reason? 250 capital G. I'm gone.